welcome to We Are the Goodison Gang. I'm Don Mills, your guest presenter. This is Adam Logan.
I'm Adam Logan, and welcome to my 3 points as well as Don Mills' 3 points. I'm the main presenter on We Are the Goodison Gang, but we're going to introduce the new role to Don Mills as an other guest presenter on We Are the Goodison Gang. So Don, what are your 3 talking points in this game? And let's try and make this video last up to 10 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, well, I must admit there's well more than 3 talking points on There was more than 3 pints, but there was definitely only 3 talking points. No, there was more than 3 talking points, but my 3 talking points would be, my first one would be Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I mean, I don't necessarily feel sorry for footballers, but on the occasion of him playing at Everton at this moment, he's really not getting the service that he should get for the type of player he is. You know, he's a player that needs the ball in the box, good crosses, plenty of them, or play to his feet. But all I can see is long balls. He's having to win them in the air, and he's trying to do everything himself, create his own space and his own goals. And I don't think he's that type of player. He needs players more creative around him. That's my first point. My second point would be Sean Dyche.
How poorly he's been as well.
Again, I don't think he's a poor manager, but I do think there are times when he makes poor decisions, and often it's generally when it comes to bringing on players as substitutes, he just seems to leave it too late.
Yeah.
You know, I know it seems, I mean, everyone says, oh, it's easy sitting, you know, and watching, and, you know, you're not the manager, you don't know the players. But it comes a point, our team needs longer time on the pitch to make a change. Giving them 10 minutes to try and get a goal or 2 goals is not long enough. So I think, you know, if you're going to make a change, it's got to be earlier. Naturally, if we're winning, I can understand you making change late on in the game because that's game management. But yeah, I think that one. And my third one, I think generally on the night, because they're not poor players, but it was a poor showing.
Yeah.
Some players played poorer than others. Bad decision making on the pitch. You know, times when we could be playing down the left wing, nobody running into the space. Once you get a player going down that wing and a player getting into space, he's got a chance of crossing the ball, and that's food and drink for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So what I would say is you know, let's have a look and see if we can get some of our wing play.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think, Alan.
So I'm gonna ask Dom now some questions. I'll just get a drink. So do you know on Sean Dyche's subs? Do you think that he got the tactics wrong, and also how late, where you could see Ashley Young was struggling on the video?
Well, there you go. We could make it 4 talking points, couldn't we? Because should Ashley Young have actually been on the wing in midfield?
Yeah.
Should we have just not started younger legs, Jack Harrison? You know, we're playing a 37-year-old in midfield. We're playing Godfrey over on the right-hand side, who, yeah, he's been playing well, but he usually plays on the left. So why are we completely changing the whole of one side?
Who knows? So
tactically wise, I wasn't a big fan of the setup on the other night on Monday, but yeah, there you go. That's my opinion.
Alright. How poor do you think the subs were? Because the way how late he's left.
I don't think the subs themselves, the players are not poor, and I don't think it was they're poor players. But putting them on when he did, it just seemed too late. You know, yeah, we got a goal, But that was it. We were left kind of like, you know, chasing the game, then chasing, trying to get a win. And generally, when we go behind, we generally don't win. We, you know, we come up with draws.
I'm surprised we got a draw in that game. Really surprised.
Well, I'll tell you what. The players that have got booed off. They'd have got booed off if we'd have gone down 1-0. So really, you know, it saved a little bit of face, really, us winning 1-0. Yeah. So your 3 talking points, Adam.
Okay, so Dominic Calvert-Lewin thought that he did well in that game, but there was no one in the box for him to give it to. When he outrun in John Philip Mateta in the second half before Amadou scored, like, Dwight McNeil should have just came from on the left and just literally.
Well, people are saying that he's not 100% fit neither, because he's not been the same since he come back, has he?
No, that's because what's going on with his girlfriend and that, I reckon.
Right,
because
maybe.
It's all over in Insta.
Yeah. And your second talking point?
Sean Dyche, I thought that he got the tactics, what was it? Tactics very wrong, because the way, so he's obviously said to the players, defend for the game, that we're not going to go out and win because they've got a new manager. And you could tell that we weren't out there to have the win, that we were only going out there to get a draw.
Do you think?
Yeah, because you could tell, because the way we just defended after that, the heads just dropped with Jared Branthwaite. Even towards in the second half, I mean the first half, sorry, towards our goal, you could see the heads were dropping, and the anxiety of that.
Yeah.
But as a result of that, just mainly the heads literally dropped.
Yeah.
And the same again in the second half, they dropped towards when Jordan Ayew scored. Then after that, it fell again. Then obviously Amadou from the corner, from I think it was Jimmy Garner, wasn't it? Corner or
yeah,
Dwight?
It was a cross, wasn't it?
Which one was it? Dwight or Jimmy?
I can't remember.
Okay, so one of them basically, and that's how we got the equaliser. A good header, but we should at least won it. Then
Your third point?
my third point, poor all round by the players. I thought that Ashley Young shouldn't even start the first starting 11.
Right.
I thought that he was shocking. You could tell that he wasn't fitting in the game.
Do you think he's the type of player to have in the squad to bring on maybe later on in the game
Yes.
if needs be?
Yes, but if it's not needs to be, I wouldn't start him once it got be. He shouldn't be getting basically, he shouldn't be starting ahead of either Patterson or...
Yeah, where's Patterson? Is he injured?
No, he's on the bench, because that's Dyche for you. Dyche doesn't like him. Dyche actually said in his press conference that he's not really...
He's not part of the squad? Is that what he said?
Yeah, because he's like...
Right.
Because as you've seen against Fulham, when we played them in the...
Managers do often go off and get, you know, they mix it up to get players who have experience, they get younger players around them, and hopefully that all rubs off a little bit, like the Tarky and the Branthwaite situation. You know, you got an older player, a younger player, and you know, he's learning off him. So maybe he's thinking that the same thing with Young. But either way,
do I think that Dyche is the main man to take us forward? Yes, but if he is, then we need to start winning teams at home, especially like Palace.
Our home form is abysmal. I mean,
it's been abysmal since Ancelotti was in charge as well, because you could see under Ancelotti how bad it was. Then Lampard took over.
What happened to
was
Fortress Goodison?
Who knows? I do think that he's not bothered about the home form.
Yeah.
I think what he wants to focus on is because we were the awful awayest team ever in the Prem.
Well,
weren't we?
Well, look, Adam, as we always do,
but
we always support our team through thick and thin.
Say if we go
And
down this
so-
season, I'll always support Everton. No matter what, we will always support
Yeah, we
Everton.
will always support Everton.
And let's hope that we get the 10 points back or points back. Let's hope that it's
I'll be happy with any points back, to be honest with you,
apart
because
from one.
we're not getting them off the pitch. We're not getting any points on the pitch, are we? So
Before we finish it there, one quick couple of questions for Don Mills. Do you think that if we get some points back, do you reckon the players will start winning again?
well, it shouldn't. They should be winning whether we get the points back or not.
Yeah, but you can tell how Jamie Garner came out after the press conference, and I'll add this to the video, that you could see that he said on the video that he's not coping because when he plays, it's there in his head that
Well, he needs to
he's
get. He
worried.
needs to get it out of his head.
I know, but obviously Sean Dyche is literally saying to them that remember where we are in the league. It's not your fault, it's the Premier League's fault because
Exactly.
of the point deduction. But the players won't get that, will they? Because it's stuck in their head.
Yeah, well, he need to. They're the ones that can make the difference. They're the ones on the pitch. It's not the supporters are not on the pitch.
Oh, calm down, mate.
It's the players. You know, they paid enough money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't have to worry. You know, they win, lose or draw, they'll still get their money. I'm not talking about how much the money they're on. That's nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, they're still going to get paid. So what they have to do is they have to play for pride and for the club that they are actually employed by.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's anyway.
Yeah,
That's my
so,
opinion. So there you go.
who knows what's going to happen to Everton? Who knows? But us Evertonians, we need to stay positive. Let's hope that we get all 10 points back.
Yeah.
If it's not 10, then let's hope that it's more than 3 points back and 4. Let's hope that it's between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 5. Because I cannot bear to have only 1 point back. Because if we get 1 point back, because don't forget tonight, Liverpool are playing Luton tonight, and we want Liverpool to win tonight. Because if Liverpool win tonight, then it's happy days for us Evertonians. Because again, for another week, we can stay out of the relegation zone. Even if we get beat by Brighton, we'll still be out of the relegation zone because Luton play tonight and they're not playing at the weekend. So their next game will be the weekend following after that against Aston Villa at the Luton ground. So it's big. It's all about Everton now.
It's all about having it's forget about other people, forget about other clubs, forget about other people trying to do us a favour. We need to do ourselves a favour and start winning some games.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
So let's from now. Let's have a good training. Let the players have good. Let them focus. Forget this game now. Put this behind us.
Yeah.
And now we need to focus on Saturday's game at 3 o'clock against Brighton, because when we played Brighton this time last year, we won 5-1, didn't we?
Yeah.
And let's hope Brighton have never beat us at their ground.
Well,
since
let's
2000, I think it was 2009 or 2004. It was the last time they beat us, because we went with Ancelotti, we won. Lampard, we drew. Then Benitez won 2-0. And now under Dyche, we won 5-1. So let's hope that we can do it 5-0 again or 6-0.
Right,
or
come on, you blue boys.
Scores.
Well, that was rather more than 3 talking points. It was more like 33 talking points, still...
This one right here just likes to get carried away.
Still very enjoyable. A big thank you for watching. If you like our content, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notifications bell, and big thumbs up, and a big thank you. So, see you soon.
In a bit, you blue boys. Come on,
you blues!
Up the toffees. Come on, you blue boys. Come on, let's win.